So for this next Blackboard assignment, what you need to do is for every example that's provided here at Learn CSS Layout, so if you go all the way back to the beginning, right, the first one would be display property. And so for the display property, I want you to illustrate, setting something to block. I want you to illustrate setting something to inline. I want you to illustrate, that's it, block and inline. And let's see what's on the next one, right? So that would be one page. So go into WebStorm and create one page. And here I have like a page with inline block. And so I could open that up. There's the page. And, there's some inline block stuff. Or I might, do something like this for inline block. Display inline block. I might do something like that for inline block, right? Like, okay, here's my example of inline block. So for each of the deals here, and so on the next one, I would then, come over here and I'd create a page that displays using margin auto. And I'm centering a div. And look, I centered the div with margin auto. So create all those pages. And then you're going to create another page. So I would go, like just maybe here, and create a new page, and links to assignments. And then on this page, I'd create links to my assignments. I so wish I was in Dreamweaver. This was so easy in Dreamweaver. And so I have a bunch of links to the different ones that I need to do. So I could go through here, and one of them is margin auto, one of them is display. So I'm going to have something to contain those. I'm going to go with paragraphs. And then inside my paragraphs, I'm going to need an anchor tag, right? And let me zoom in on that for you. And I'm just trying to think how many of those I might need. I'll probably need about... Yeah, and I don't know if this is the right code for Emmet. So we'll find out here. Paragraph with anchors in them. Yay! And then, my first anchor, does anybody know how to do, I guess I could do Control Spacebar code completion, right? And then I could come down to, like I did these all in positioning, which I spelled incorrectly. And then I could say, hey, here's my one for display inline block or whatever. And so that's to that one. And it's going to put in a relative HTML link. A relative link means that if I deploy this site somewhere, this knows how to find that file in this site relative to this route, relative to the site. But absolute link would be like hard-coded google.com / or whatever. That's absolute. And then I could say right here, I could say inline block. So I'll make links to all of my files. And here's the tricky part for those of you who aren't loving GitHub, right? I'm going to now go to GitHub. And I'm going to do, I need to go to wherever I had this file. So it's in Documents. And then it's in HTML. And then if I do my get status, it's going to say, hey, you need to add stuff. So get add space period is the command. And enter, and then get commit -m message lesson 3 display right? And then get push, and it just put all that up to GitHub. So now if I go to GitHub, go to my account. Go to repos, go to whatever repo I put that in, and then here's the link to assignments, and I could look at that page. I could get this URL, copy it, and then I could go to raw get, and here at raw get I could paste in that, and then I could copy this to send to somebody, and then I could come back to Blackboard and I could submit that. And I will click that link, and it'll show me this page. And I could click these links to check out your work, inline block. And now it's showing me this thing and it's right there. So that's how you submit your assignment. And if you need help with GitHub, Thursday I could help you. So get all this done today and tomorrow, and come in. I'll help you get it serving on Thursday from GitHub. But that's pretty cool to be able to that quickly, right? Create some stuff, put it to GitHub, go to raw git, get a URL, and then show a client, here's your website. And I'm serving this over the web. Give me a domain, we'll serve it from your domain.